sent in a picture with this question, and it said, and I quote, or I don't quote, I paraphrase. LeBron James is upset because when they talk about the greatest scorers of all time, they don't bring up his name. The question is, should he be upset?
Yeah. And the reason why he should be upset is because I averaged 25 a game for 19 straight years. And meanwhile, y'all
27.
talking about. Well, I'm sorry. at minimum, I averaged 25.
Okay.
At minimum, I averaged 25 a game for 19 straight years. These are how many people in the history of the NBA can say that they've done that. That's it. Except for myself. These are how many other people can say that they've done. Now, you guys talk about me as a pass first guy. You know who's a pass first guy? Magic, Stockton, Steve Nash, Chris Paul. These guys are pass first guys.
Yep.
LeBron James is not a pass first guy because if he was a pass first guy, he wouldn't average nearly as many points for his career as he does.
Seventh all time in field goal attempts per game. That's not pass first.
That's not a pass first guy. Absolutely not. Now, James, his bag has improved, and that's what the kids say. His bag has improved every year since he had been in league. He enhanced his jump shot. He enhanced his mid-range game. His transition game got better. His three ball got better. All of these things.
He even has some moves in the post.
Absolutely.
His
post game got better. All of those things improved over the course of from year 3 to year 10, because from that point, he was just from year 3 to probably year 8. I'm just bigger, faster, and stronger than all of you guys. So there's really no reason for me to even enhance a lot of my stuff because I can do it anyway. But then he started to improve these things. And a lot of people looked at his game like, well, he's just barreling downhill. Well, scoring is scoring. So James put throwing the ball, but James put more stuff on the wing in his game. James put more stuff in transition in his game. He put a pull-up jump shot in his game. He put a pull-up 3 in his game. He put a step back in his game. He improved his offensive game. So the logic that James should be upset about him not being a scorer, yeah, I absolutely believe that, simply because of how much he improved as a scorer and how much it showed. And the fact that people look at him, James is a pass first guy. Tone just mentioned it to me. 7th all time. That means there's only 6 guys in the history of the game who took more shots than him. In the 75-year history of the NBA, there's only 6 guys who took more shots. If I'm shooting that much, I'm not a pass first guy, and he's not a pass first guy. He's a scorer who can distribute. He's not a distributor who can score. It's not the same thing.
So I will tell everyone at home to get their popcorn ready to steal a line from T.O. Hit record, do whatever it is that you do, screen record right now, because you're going to hear some stuff that you don't hear from me very often. He's fifth all time in points per game. He is 3rd all time, and by the end of his career will be number 1 all time in points scored per game. Don't give me that he's first because of the playoffs. Stop that. That's not a narrative. So he's 3rd all time. He's 5th all time in points per game. He can shoot the 3 as good as anybody, especially as a small forward, right? He hits it at 35, 36%. Like, he's solid.
8 seasons, Tone. 8 seasons at 35% or higher. 8 of them.
People might not like his mid-range game because it's below 40%, but that's not really part of the game anymore. The same way I give kind of Jordan a pass and say, well, 3-point shooting wasn't part of the game, so the fact that he shot 32, 33%, when you shoot half of one a game, it doesn't affect his game. He is in the era of, since 1996 and on, because that's the only time they tracked it, 0 to 3 feet. He is at the top or the top in terms of field goal percentage within 3 feet, over 70%. Stop me, and people will give me excuses about the defense. I get it. I don't care. At the end of the day, the reason LeBron James isn't referred to as a top 5 scorer all time, which he should be, is because people don't like the way he does it. And I keep telling you this. Stop putting your own aesthetics on production. I don't like Cooper Kupp because he is only out of the slot and he only runs slants and hooks. I don't care. He got 1,900 yards. I don't like the way LeBron James scores because he just barrels over people and there's no buddy stopping him, and it's all within 3 feet. Stop him. If it was easy, stop him. If it was easy, why isn't everybody doing it? You tell me, listen, I get it. He's a freak athlete, but at the same time, there's 6'8", 6'9", 250 pounders. Go ahead, go do it. There's some skill involved in that ability. So I'm actually with. I can't believe here's where. Here's just hit record right now. I'm with LeBron James. He should be upset that they don't talk about him as one of the top scorers of all time because he is one of the top scorers of all time. Mm-hmm. We're confusing versatility and again the way we want to see guys. Like people say Steph's the best scorer because he shoots all these threes. Well, that's because you like that. Mm-hmm. Kevin Durant's the greatest scorer because he does everything. That's because you look at versatility and you're confusing the two. At the end of the day, is he scoring? Yes. Is anyone stopping him? No. Can everybody do what he does? No. So he's in that conversation.
I've said this.
I don't have him one. I don't have him number one.
I don't.
But he has to be in that conversation.
Yes, he does.
Right? Because consistency, we talked about this with Kevin Durant last week. Consistency is also important. To your point, 25 plus points per game for 19 straight season, never averaged less. Hello. You're a consistent, efficient, and versatile scorer. Well, how are you not? When people say he's pass first, I honestly, you know me. I want to give him I want to slap him upside the head. Yeah, be like, you're not seventh. You're not seventh in field goal attempts. You're a scorer first.
He's not a pass first guy.
Who, like all great scorers, whether it's Steph, Jordan, Wilt, all of them. What makes them so great? When people collapse on you, you pass. Mm-hmm. And let's be clear, every single one of these guys that I just mentioned, Jordan, Wilt, LeBron, Steph, they all can pass. Don't get it twisted. They all can pass. When the offense collapses on you, they pass the ball. However, like I said, with LeBron James, people don't like the way he does it. But I'm defending LeBron. Put some respect on this man's name. He is a top 5 scorer all time. You just stop. If you don't think so,
you're delusional.
Come to Fluent and Chill, and we'll make you more fluent, and then you can chill because he's 100% a top 5 scorer.